Oke, selamat datang di Tanah Kepastian di Bisnis. Kita mainin aja depan dulu part 1 ya, itu bagi. Jadi biasanya kalau dua part itu, yang part pertamanya gameplay, part keduanya biasanya nyelesain story aja sih. Oke, apa kayak apa ya, oh supaya itemnya tinggalan apa. Pakai ini itu deh. Biasanya mulai ya, mulai guys. Guys, mau dapat Niva nggak ya? Saya oke. Aduh,
blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems. Blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems. A blade is like a tea leaf. Only those who sample it many times can appreciate its true qualities. So this is a day in the life of the traveler. I'm learning more about you all the time. A parade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems.
Wah,
A blade is like a tea leaf. Only those who sample it many times can appreciate its true qualities.
mana kita? Pak bisnis dulu. Pak kamu bisnis. Buat tebang ya.
Doesn't matter where, I'll be there.
Oh,
Take me up!
ayo. Itu ke bawah air. Mana beratnya? Ketika maju. Terus.
Going in. Eat this. Sakura swirl.
Oh, 40.000 cok.
Everybody stand back. A little elusive. Let's light it up.
Wih, anjay. Keren.
Pinnacle of excellence. I'm going in. You're toast.
Terusnya ready.
Adaptive frosting. A burst of flavor.
Oh, kayaknya.
Lighter than teamwork is true. Suba, get them. Whirling snow. Coming Santalon. Sumetsu. Take flight. Off to the freezer. Goose on the loose. Everybody stand back. Sakura swirl.
Oh,
My apologies. Teamwork is strength. A burst of
lots
flavor.
of flavor.
Whirling snow.
Itu 40.000 ini.
A little elusive. Going in. Eat this. Appetite hit. Goose on the loose.
72.000.
My apologies. Let's light it up. Everybody stand back. Embrace the ice. Off to the freezer.
Kita depak kan.
Ready to ride.
Buat. Ini kayaknya statnya nggak begini ya. Oh iya, udah kayak gaji. kita enggak.
Hey, there's a newsstand over there. Wanna grab a copy of the Steambird?
Oh, ini hidup gak apa-apa ya.
We know
Yang nggak
our
ada soalnya
friends
Charlotte doang.
love a little drama. There's no way they'd let their readers down. Isn't that Charlotte? And standing next to her, surely that can't be Kenich?
Habis ini saya kayak keluar rumput.
How about lost treasure resurfaces at last?
Suara
The
dari
beauty
ini.
of the Lemurian teacup.
Ini nggak ada nih. Ayo. Ini perasaan NPA nih agak-agak urut sih ya.
Pretty shocking.
Nah nanti paralogis nih kita pakai JP.
Missing something. Ah, got it. Udex gravely wounded in shocking stabbing. Set to miss cross-border smuggling
Paling
trial.
folder isi bawaan. Yo, isi kita.
What? Did Kleiman hear that right? Neverlet was stabbed and gravely wounded?
Walah, 15 step tuh wajir. Ya yang trailer itu yang di Makpanom lucu banget dan dimasukin ke line up ini tuh pasti ada apa gitu.
No, surely that can't be right. Can it?
Ya, halo. Combo maut kok. Oh, maaf ya, Charlotte. Aku turut berduka padamu. Maksudnya aku turut berduka pada voice actornya Charlotte.
Hey there, you two.
Ini ada suara ini.
Yeah, that, and also a less than pleasant shock. What the heck was all
What
that
the
about story
heck?
in the restaurant and the eunuchs getting stabbed?
Hey, you
So
just
you were
get
being
these dead.
serious? Trading.
Yeah. Charlotte and I were having a little contest to see who could find the most ridiculous fake news
Wah,
stories.
udah kejawab ya. Bilet was step itu trailer aja.
Either I got lucky, or I have a knack for honing in on the most outrageous material.
Anjir, kamu tahu yang akhir ini lagi rame kan emang media homeless ini seperti aku nyebut merek ya. Jadi mancing-mancing gitu lah ya, kayak media-media Genshin gitu loh. Dia masih memiliki sedikit integritas tapi kasih tempo. Enggak sih, nggak beda, tempo nggak gitu sih.
If I had to quantify it, I'd say about 1% of what they
Game
write
1%.
is the truth.
Masuk lagi nih.
Huh? Him? Lean-in? Oh, you gotta be kidding! Ah!
Anjir, muncul si Bianco.
Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to give credit to these so-called news stories for occasionally including a grain of truth. All I'm saying is, even the wildest leaps of the human imagination are always rooted in reality.
You mean all those fake headlines you mentioned actually do have some basis in fact?
Sure they do. For instance, there was in fact a smuggling trial recently. Considering the amount of speculation surrounding the smuggled goods, It's no wonder there are rumors about restaurants
Nah,
serving
harus
saurian
gua
meat or
dulu.
teacups being unearthed from ancient ruins. But in reality, the goods in question were simply a few ancient relics dug up from ruins in Natlan. Rest assured, no saurians were harmed in the process.
Kritik tidak mengikuti persidangan. Coba masalahnya, Maksudnya itu emang paling OP gitu. Kita hakim lain yang desakan yang kasus ini sama Tumina aja tuh. Tidak terlibatkan tuh.
Oh, okay. Paimon was so busy freaking out about those headlines that she totally forgot to ask why you're here in Fontaine, Kinich.
Nggak mau dia.
It was a pretty open and shut case, and my testimony in court was clear enough. But I'm guessing, Mademoiselle Charlotte, that you're less interested in the case than you are in trying to uncover some news stories about Natlan. I appreciate your kind invitation, but like I said, storytelling
Terus
isn't
ada
really my
orang lain.
forte.
Kinich the speechless! Kinich the
Tapi dia bisa ngatain kayak gitu juga.
If you're dead set on doing an interview, why not talk to the traveler instead?
Lagi cuy. Weh, dilempar cok. Pergi dia.
Charlotte never stops, does she? Anyway, Paimon just has to that owl thing that popped out before. Or was it a howl? It kind of looked like a howl, but at the same time,
Wajar. Pertanyaan Paimon meragukan coy.
Oh, that thing. Yeah, that was a howl.
what's up with him? Like, he's still noisy, but he's way quieter than before.
Iya.
It's like he's trying to hide or something.
Could be.
Not acclimatizing? Aw, poor Almighty Dragon Lord is not feeling well.
Anjir.
Too bad he can't come out to argue back.
What do you mean?
There's nothing physically wrong with him. It actually has to do
Oh,
with the
ini
strange
yang
law
nggak
we
boleh
learned about
terbang,
after
ya.
arriving in Fontaine. Apparently, it's forbidden to release flying objects within Fontaine city limits during the first 3 days of each month.
Paimon sure does.
Oh iya. Paimon sure does. Oke.
Paimon's been down this road before. There's an easy solution. As long as Kinich holds onto a how's tail, he'll be considered an Almighty Dragon Lord balloon, not a flying Almighty Dragon Lord.
Berarti tebakan gue nih Iva kena kasus ini.
Not gonna lie, I was considering that. But a How wasn't too thrilled with the idea of huffing and puffing away in the form of a mini helium balloon. That said, it's pretty annoying how he keeps randomly popping up all of a sudden. Anyway, this morning I saw a notice outside the Palais Marmonia about an event that's set to take place outside the city soon. Something to do with filmmaking. I hear that's all the rage here.
Konten hukumnya tetap aneh berarti ya, walaupun akun place ada kelar.
I was planning to stay here and do some exploring for a few extra days anyway, so I think I'll go check it out. It'll be a good chance to let that noisy helium balloon out. He might even learn a thing or two. If you're free, why don't you come along? I know where it is, so let me lead the way.
Aku mau coba baca Iva kan gitu. Buku aja deh. Kita ini kebaca cok. Tapi skop C1 sebenarnya oke sih ya. Cina, damage kayu. Bisa coba deh. Tahu-tahu Sembrani itu. Gue ngincer IPA-nya sih yang penting. Kalau enggak ya udah. Siapa lagi?
A Sorrow vet from the
Akhirnya.
You've probably heard some things about me already,
Nge-build nih.
but it's all good.
Enggak sih.
Whatever impression you
Gue
have
masih
of
perlu
me, I
nge-build
say let's
video.
wipe the slate clean and just get to know each other.
Wah, dapat. Kasih. Cuma IPA doang. Dapat. Kita jadi nge-build aja. Kapan gitu tuh? Ini kayaknya jalan-jalan nih. Wah, kita kesini. Kita keluar dulu ya. Bisa apa pegang? Berapa kita ke situ ya?
Exploration and rev the engines.
Renovasi lagi.
Looks like I remembered correctly. Here we are.
Wow, this is awesome! Hard to believe it was just an empty beach
The
before.
beach before.
Yeah, it was still completely deserted only a few days ago when I passed by on my way to testify at the Opera House.
Bener.
There must be some efficient workers in Fontaine. Quite impressive.
Kayaknya kita kenal.
A few days? One night was all it took. Rap-a-tap-tap, ta-da! But is this all it takes to blow people away? Oh, no. Given my past experience, I can't let myself get carried away.
Iya, cara bicara familiar. Itu yang dramatik sih kan.
Well, I can't believe you actually remember me. It's me, Lepine Pauline. That's right.
Yang
the unlucky
apa
one.
yang crazy dia. Yang prototype. Oh, yang buat ini. Anjir.
Of course. How else would we have
4,2
managed to
berarti ya?
Fantasyland in a single night?
Fantasyland?
At least that's how I like to think of it
Wah,
myself.
anjing.
A magical land of fantasy,
Cacat.
the stuff of film buffs' dreams. I know it sounds like I'm laying it on thick, but that really is the goal here. As you can see, the theme of this amusement park is Fontainian filmmaking, a place for all film lovers to come together and co-construct a world of dreams.
Co-construct? Well, that's a relief. Sounds like you're sharing the cost this time rather than pouring your entire life savings into it.
Nope! I might be
Wait.
inviting others to help fund this, but that doesn't mean I haven't thrown all my life savings into it too.
Yang bener. Saya nggak salah.
Huh? You've got to be kidding. Ha! Look at you, puny little humans.
Itu
Recklessly
gini
betting
lagi.
your entire future against some stupid vanity project. If you're expecting even an ounce of sympathy from the almighty Dragon Lord,
Agak yang
dream
ribet tuh.
on. Mockery is all you shall get, straight from the heart.
Dia miringin kepala gitu aja.
Sorry, just ignore that little gizmoid. He likes to butt in occasionally. Do go on.
God.
Gizmoid? Who are you calling Gizmoid? You're the Gizmoid!
Wow, that's quite.
Mereka aja deh,
Is it
boleh.
some sort of smart personal
Boleh.
assistant? You ought to let Miss Charlotte see your cool gadget. Oh, who knows? Maybe you could even look into mass
Gila,
production.
gila. Tapi mau makhluk hidup aneh gitu.
Mass production? Ugh, insolent, vulgar, and disrespectful! I, the almighty Dragon Lord, am one of a kind! There has never been another like me, nor will there ever be! And another thing, smart is the understatement of the century!
Dia punya bahasa yang
I
bagus.
shall have you know that I am Kahulahau, forebear of ancient wisdom!
Kecil wisdom.
Long before any of you were born!
Kenapa dia bisa pixelated gitu ya? Dari
Oh, what? Heavens above! I beg your pardon, forebear of ancient wisdom. Please, I meant no
aktingnya
offense.
bagus sih.
Idiot meets idiot.
What's all
Guys, aja.
Making
Ini
some new
dia.
friends, are we?
Ya. Sayangan kita lah.
Miss Navia! Allow me to introduce the star behind all the work that's gone into this venue. Miss
Ketua mafia.
President of Fontaine Spina di Rosula.
Walah, gaya.
Hello, everyone.
Pak Mare.
Paimon, how have you been lately?
Hello there. I'm Kanich.
What about me? What about me? My useless servant can't even give me a proper introduction.
You think someone yelling their name out in the middle of a public street really needs an introduction?
He's not wrong. I caught yours just now, in fact. So, you must be the almighty
Weh,
Dragon
aja.
Lord, Mr.
Dipuji,
Hao.
dipuji.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Weh. Weh.
Oh, see that? That's what I call
Iya, baik
proper
banget, Cok.
manners. Well, it's not every day you meet a well-mannered human. Navia, was it? Excellent. You may address the almighty Dragon Lord by his name. Navia, don't you think the title Almighty Dragon Lord is a bit silly?
Iksi.
It's no big deal. All little animals do that, don't they? I mean, try to puff themselves up to look more impressive.
Iya, hewan dia.
Anyway, it's all thanks to Miss Navia and the
Pancasila
Spina di
nih,
Rosula
tapi
that
Pancasila
Fantasyland's gotten
apa
up
ya?
and running in the space of a single night. Honestly, thank heavens! After all that paperwork and endless waiting, the event and venue finally... I couldn't wait a moment longer. The second the approval came through, I reached out to President Navia, hoping, after all, who else but the Spina di Rosula would indulge such impulse?
Sorry, traveler. Miss Lapine Pauline sometimes gets a bit overwhelmed by
Iya,
her own
iya.
excitement.
Biasa mah gaji.
As you can
Kartu
see.
gaji anjing.
I'm guessing she hasn't gone into much detail about the event yet. So let me fill you in. In short, the Cheval Moran Film Fantasyland is a fan convention that's open to film enthusiasts
Siapa
from
yang
all
datang
over
cuma
Tibet. Miss Lapine Pauline is
Maflang.
hosting this event and also providing technical support.
Huh? Cheval
Cheval
Moran?
Moran.
That's right. The one and only Sir Intendant
Ada ini. Ada. Spopi dia. Dari background.
After much persistence and many solicitations, I finally obtained Lady Farina's permission to use the image of her
Sahabat-sahabatnya.
close friend. Not only is our
Oh,
adorable
ini.
mascot drawing in fans by the minute, but she's also boosting her own popularity. And that was always the goal.
It's been a while since we last met, but still, it's a surprise to hear Lapine Pauline coming out with such... By the way, Miss Lapine Pauline, have you decided to switch careers and go into film?
Panjang banget manggilnya. Pauline aja gak sih?
Not
Pakai
exactly.
pin gitu.
By chance, one of the prototype lenses I developed caught a photographer's eye, and it's
Oke, ini
now
diem
being used
banget
for the
ya.
latest cinematic productions. Thanks to this unexpected opportunity, I've had the chance to invent various film-related equipment and props.
That's right. So don't underestimate Miss
Wow.
Lapine Pauline, our resident engineer. She's the technical powerhouse at the core of this entire event.
Itu kasihan kepitingnya anjir. Ini kan pantai disulap jadi bangunan. Dia mau jalan ke sana ditutup tembok.
As for the Spina di Rosula, we're mainly here to take care of planning, operations, and management.
Ini achievement.
For anyone feeling inspired to set up a booth, Miss Lapine, Pauline, and I will provide the necessary technical and operational support once their application has been approved.
Bentar. Ini nggak jalan kok. Kayak hijau lagi ya, kayak aman ya. Awas tuh. Oh, ini ada lagi nih. Indian dari kemarin ngawur ya kayaknya ya. Dan cuma ini sih memang penguasa intelektual Indonesia emang gitu deh.
By the way, traveler, are you at all interested in it would be a chance for you to earn some extra income. Plus, with your skills, I'm sure you could bring something special to the table.
Paimon would be even more tempted if you were to say, throw in one of those fancy feasts she's.
Well, as it happens, everyone needs to eat, whether they be tourists or the stall owners themselves. So thanks to Miss Navia's help, we've managed to invite none other than the celebrity chef, Miss Escoffier, to run our theme restaurant. Look over there.
Apa dia? Lihat desain.
You. Yes, you. For the last time, the ingredients have to be in the
Wah,
right
dia jadi
ratio.
ikutan Ramsay lagi.
This time, or you might as well just lie down on the chopping board yourself.
Gaya dulu.
She seems a bit busy right now.
Well, I'm sold. I think I'll make a Hal go be her assistant.
You little. What's your game here?
Pas ya.
Demoiselle, sorry to bother you, but there's an issue over here that requires your
Bodyguard
personal
barunya.
attention.
Oh iya. Mata. Tahu pelajarannya anjir.
Apologies. Looks like it's back to work with me. Please feel free to take a gander at what we've got. Anyway, if you're interested in taking part, come find me later.
Jadi kemana kini bisa kita ini di sisi
The fresh vegetables from the new batch are exceptional quality. I just wish I could say the same about the new staff.
new stuff. Nggak ada yang baru nih. Oke, kayak cuma ada Scorpio doang. Ini golden crab nih anjir. Nah, wah hilang dia. Putar kayu deh. Oh, ini.
Greetings. Apologies if you overheard my harsh words just
Lah,
now. but
ini
I
dia.
assure you, it is entirely
Ternyata kita
necessary.
dapat.
The sheer lack of standards here will be the death of me. Do you have any idea of the kind of customers I'm gonna get with how lax things are? The ones that leave their guns behind by accident and then come back to collect them later, bringing ammunition with them.
Yeah, that's the kind of customer you wouldn't forget in a hurry.
Tapi kamu yang nggak bakal terlupakan.
Oh, wait, has that happened before?
Ya bener aja. Anjir beneran kayaknya dia kaget cuy.
No, it's just the mention of guns reminded me. Someone did actually leave their gun nearby. just before we started setting up, as we were cleaning up the site, someone stumbled upon a mysterious locked
Oh,
box.
ternyata.
It didn't look like something from Fontaine, though. It had more of a Natlanese vibe.
Oh?
Oh,
Do you think a foreign tourist might have left it behind?
That's what I assumed at first. But the box was buried beneath a pile of wooden planks, rocks, and whatnot, so it seemed like someone deliberately hid it there. But I didn't see much point in speculating, so the best thing I could think of was to hand it over to the authorities. I trekked all the way over to the Palais Mermonia just to hand it in. Ugh, it was
Look, yeah.
exhausting.
What did the authorities make of it?
Oh, they made a mountain out of a molehill, as usual. Before even addressing the question of what was actually inside the box, they had several heated discussions about whose responsibility it was to write the lost and found notice. Thankfully, the ever-reliable Officer Sedine stepped up and immediately called in the Marechaussee Phantom to crack the lock and check if there were any dangerous items. And, as it turned out, there was a gun.
what the fuck? Real pistol titik gini, tapi gak gini juga anjir.
Wow, that's a dangerous item, alright.
Mind if I ask what kind of gun it was?
Wah, ini dia AK-47
Oh
anjir.
yeah, Mr. Knich, you're from Natlan, aren't you? Do you know a lot about guns?
Wah, padahal Gunfer nih Fontaine anjir. Pokok awalnya.
You could say it comes with the job. I have an interest in weaponry and the like.
Ugh, such a spoiled brat. What, are the toys I gave you not good?
Yep, got sick of those long.
You little... How dare you turn your nose up at my gifts? Why
Time for a timeout, old-timer. Sorry, where were we? Oh yeah, do you recall what the gun looked like?
It's a bit hard to describe. If you asked me, it didn't even really look like a gun. Give me a second. I'll knock out a quick sketch.
Wih, gambar dia.
Something like this.
Whoa, it's so neat and precise.
It's nothing. Sorry. Is something wrong with my drawing?
Nggak bisa lihat.
I know it doesn't really look like a gun, but I assure, and it certainly could shoot as well, too. I
Iya,
confirmed that
senjata
with
nggak.
the officer from the
Senjata mana yang nggak bisa
Marshal.
nembak?
No, quite the opposite. The features are very accurate, and it is definitely from Natlan.
Senjatanya Genshin. Hyperbore.
Please, don't mind me. I'm just taking a moment to admire.
Loh,
I should be the one thanking you.
Don't mention it. Besides, we haven't really done anything.
Not at all. The buzz and excitement you guys bring is exactly what the— Oh dear. I'm starting to feel a bit guilty watching everyone else toil away. Guess it's about time I got— but
ya.
just
Gue bener
before I
main
go,
Historic versus
one
Popular.
last thing. Traveler, it's wonderful to see you. Here's to a
It's
successful
wonderful to see
collaboration.
you. Tiga. Wah,
I'm sure you noticed that there was something unusual about that gun. Correct. It's most likely an old weapon dug up from some ancient dragon road. Based on my experience, it might be more accurate to refer to it as a hand cannon. But in Fontaine terms, it's not wrong to call it a gun.
iya oke baca tuh coba. Tambahan itu.
Given why I came,
Panel room.
don't you think it's curious that an ancient dragon relic of unknown origin would turn up like this, out of the blue? I suspect this gun might have something to do with that smuggling case. It might have slipped through the cracks. Time is of the essence. So I'd like to head over to the Palais Mermonia to verify my suspicion. Perfect. Then we can head out right away. Or, if you want to catch up with your friends first, I can wait.
Oh, oke. Saya kasih kesempatan.
fresh vegetables from the new batch are exceptional quality.
Oh, nggak ada
I
perubahan.
just wish I could say the same about the new staff.
Oh, pasti dari sini dia.
We've gone over budget in quite a few areas. But, whatever. The result.
Traveler, it's you! Ready to join the Cheval Moran Film Fantasyland crew? It's time, dear partner in Paimon, for us to turn our attention to the Cheval Moran Film
Oh,
Fantasyland. As I mentioned, the park was started up by enthusiasts who brought in the Spina di Rosula to handle the planning, construction, and operations. Of course, enthusiasts aren't typically all-around experts. They usually stick to designing the event booths. We, for our part, handle long-term operations and develop standardized strategy guides for the different activities.
Long-term operations? Strategy? It all sounds so complicated. We spend most of our time adventuring and we barely have any experience running a stall.
Oh iya.
Think we can handle this?
That's more like it. You've seen it all before, haven't you, partner? I'd even go as far as to say you've shaped some of Tevat's biggest business ventures. Anyway, first things first. Let's get an overview of how the whole festival's...
Itu baiknya itu.
As you can see, our fantasy land's a bit like a sugar-free macaron right now. Several areas
Wah, ini
are
ya.
still under construction. The Spina's only been able to hire a limited number of horsemen.
Kayak
Besides, we don't have enough experience to handle multiple projects simultaneously.
suatu tapi
That's why I chose to adopt a time slot-based planning method, so we can focus on specific tasks during each designated period. Upgrading facilities, expanding the venue, hiring staff.
gue buat
This
ini 3
requires
part aja
funds
ya.
and time slots to accomplish.
Gua nggak ada kan. Di sini kita mending bisa nikmatin aja tuh.
So, it's our job to
Ya,
allocate
dingin dah,
precious time
kecil.
slots in each business cycle to the most worthwhile tasks. As we attract more guests and earn money to add to our funds, we'll also be able to work more efficiently,
Bisnis lagi coy.
which will allow
Gokil.
us to divide each cycle into finer time slots, which will let us get more done.
So we'll be limited in the decisions we can make and tasks we can focus on within each time period. Which means we have to use our limited actions and Mora to earn even more Mora. Kinda like playing chess or cards then. Cooking up a strategy in advance is gonna be key. Paimon thinks she
Nggak,
just
gua
about
nggak
gets
nih.
it. How do you feel about it, Traveler?
Gua sambil jalan aja tuh.
Come on, we can do this. You mentioned standardized strategy guides just now. Does that mean there are non-standard ways to take?
Of
Yeah.
course. Film and entertainment mean different things to different people. And there's gonna be a wide range of exciting activities for people to try out. If we're not careful, some visitors might wander off and end up getting in trouble. And others might pick up dangerous props by mistake. To avoid confusion, we need to create a standardized strategy guide for each activity. Just think of it a walkthrough.
Wow, if we're the first ones to test out the activity, but if we hit a tough spot, we'll just have to rely on our skills to carry us through.
Hopefully it goes without saying that I'd never put you in danger, partner. I carefully checked all the existing activities before you arrived, and I can assure you that they're all perfectly safe. I also wanted you to experience the activities before anyone else gets to. It'll be fun. Plus, we'd like to hear your thoughts and suggestions.
Oh, those are two things Navia is best at. Making people feel safe and having fun.
Great! Well, I can't wait to hear what you think. Your input is super important to us. All right then. Let's
Masih
start
belum
with
nih.
eclectic escapades.
Walah, guys, ngantuk guys. Ya kita sudah dulu deh. Di sanitariumnya kita ada perubahan lagi. Saya kira nanti gue matiin paling jam setengah 11 nih. Standing kayaknya. Maaf. Oke, kita sudah dulu. So, di cerita kali ini terima kasih sudah mampir di Pokemon itu berapa. Tapi habis ini paling kita matiin sanitarium. Ini mau malamnya tak tinggal Genshin lagi aja kita. Oke, Bang Udi tadi beberapa pot, terima kasih dan sampai jumpa di yang selanjutnya.